Hello, everyone, welcome back. If you're talking to a digital superintelligence and you can't tell if it's a computer or a person because it talks and makes mistakes like a person, imagine video conferencing with a person or an AI and not being able to tell the difference. The AI brain, which was made as a neural net, is meant to work like a human brain. The main parts of an AI neural net are eerily similar to the neuron network in the brain. A layer of neurons goes through a number of steps on the way to cognition. It then goes backwards through those steps, going back and forth all over the place. Robots will be able to do everything better than us, every one of us. It's not clear to me what to do about this. When we show you the Model 3, we have a truly amazing product to present to you tonight. I am sure you will be amazed. But first, I'd like to talk about why we're doing this. Why is there a Tesla? Why are we making electric cars? This is because speeding up the switch to environmentally friendly transportation is very important. Today is a great day for people who love technology and new ideas as much as we do. Tesla is coming out with a bunch of new, groundbreaking products that will likely shake up the industry again. Tesla officials have shared information that could change the game for both customers and investors. This information ranges from new ways to run a business to the newest developments in robotics. Today, we're going to talk in depth about Elon Musk's big ideas for the next 10 years. We'll also look at how AI and robotics are changing the world of goods and services and talk about Tesla's choice to rent out robots, which could completely change the market. Stay tuned as we break these changes down, talk about what they mean for the future of technology, and explain how they will change our everyday lives. These lessons from Tesla are very important whether you work in the tech industry, are thinking about making your next big investment, or are just interested in what the next big thing will be. Before you do anything else, please like this video and sign up for Tesla stock news. It's time to begin. First, good news for people who want to buy a Tesla Model 3 long range. They can now get the full $7,500 government tax credit. Yes, you'll get $7,500 in tax breaks when you buy the car. That's a big deal for a lot of us, which makes the switch to electric a lot more appealing. It's like the government is rewarding you with a pat on the back and some cash for picking a cleaner way to get around. Next, Tesla is making a fuss by suing Matthews International, a company that used to be a provider. They are being accused by Tesla of taking trade secrets. This gives us a look into the rough world of big business. Tesla isn't just about coming up with new ideas. They also play tough to protect their tech. Now let's talk about the Tesla Model 3's trip in North America. At first, the rollout had some problems. Delivery times were longer than planned, which made a lot of customers and fans wait. Though things are getting much better, and the tide is changing. Tesla has increased production, focused on the high-performance versions of the Model 3, which are getting a lot of attention from car fans and people who might buy one. These performance models look great and use the latest technology, which is what Tesla is known for. They also promise faster speeds and better fuel economy, which makes them very appealing. Even better, the government tax credit for the Model 3 long range has been brought back. This is part of an effort to help the environment and is expected to give Tesla a big sales boost. Because of this tax cut, now is a better time than ever for people who were thinking about buying but weren't sure. This could be the right time for you to buy a new electric car if you've been looking for the right one. Tesla is getting ready for what could be a record-setting sales season. They are increasing production to keep up with rising demand, and they are offering financial benefits to make the cars easier for more people to buy. Now is a good time to think about switching to electric cars and see what all the fuss is about with the Tesla Model 3. Those of you in British Columbia should know that the EV refund scene has changed. You can no longer get the BC refund on the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. This could be because of a lack of money or because of the case we just talked about. It's a bummer for people who want to buy there either way. Tesla and Matthews International are the first ones to talk about. Matthews had been giving Tesla machines to make things and had even told Tesla how to make better batteries. What does this mean? They have all worked together to make battery plants smaller, cheaper, use less energy, and make batteries faster. This partnership shows how valuable it is to work with great companies like Tesla, but it also shows the risks that come with sharing private data. Tech and faith are on the line in this game. Now we have some very important news from Dell. They are working with XAI and Neuralink to build what they say will be the biggest computer in the world by fall 2025. Take a moment to think about that. Dell is going to use about 100,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs. This setup will be 4 times bigger than any GPU systems that are already in use. They are also working with Supermicro to put this huge puzzle together. NVIDIA H2000, 200s, and B200s may be used. In the tech world, this is very important. Not only that, but Elon Musk is also making changes in a different part of the tech world. Together with Dell and Supermicro, he is setting the goal of building what they think will be the world's biggest supercomputer. There's more to this than just putting together a lot of gear. Dell is in charge of putting together half of the racks that are needed for this big job. Not only are they trying to get as many orders as possible, but they're also fighting on a number of other fronts, such as cutting costs, sticking to deadlines, and not sacrificing quality. The goal is clear: to be the biggest and best in the market in terms of both size and efficiency. Allow us to add some more energy to this project by talking about NVIDIA. They recently passed Microsoft to become the world's biggest company by market value, which is an amazing $3.3 trillion. NVIDIA is very important to this project because they are providing the GPUs, which are what this machine does. Right now, these GPUs are what almost all of the big tech companies want, which shows how important NVIDIA is to this project. Their cutting-edge technology is what will run this supercomputer, which will let it do things at speeds that were previously unimaginable. Musk, Dell, and NVIDIA have joined forces to make a big statement in the tech world. This is more than just a business deal. It supports a long-term goal to control the future of computer power and shows how new ideas, teamwork, and big investments could change what we expect from technology in the years to come. Elon Musk isn't just making plans for the next few years. He's setting up his work for the next 10 years. A lot of people know Musk for his big plans, which guide all of his businesses. He is determined to make sure that all of his businesses and their goals are exactly in line with these big plans. Because he thinks so far ahead, his ideas are always new and often ahead of the curve in the tech world. Now let's talk about a big change we're seeing. There are more things and services than ever before. At the moment, inflation is partly caused by a lack of workers, which makes things and services less available. But here's the interesting part. More AI and robotics are thought to lead to a surplus of things and services soon. This could make everything cheaper and faster for everyone, which would completely change the way markets work around the world. Since we're talking about robots, let's learn more about how lifelike robots are changing. More and more people and businesses are interested in these engineering wonders, but they still haven't reached their full potential. Experts and other interested parties agree on one thing: there needs to be big improvements in a number of important areas, including scaling, dexterity, mechanical performance, and dependability. All of these things are very important for turning humanoid robots from experimental ideas into useful tools that people use every day. Companies like Tesla are leading the way in this, putting a lot of effort into improving these areas. They don't just want to make small changes to current models, they want to completely change how these robots work. They are making robots that can do things faster and more correctly by focusing on making them more efficient. Time study improvements are also planned to cut down on the time robots need to finish jobs, which will make the whole process more productive. Tesla and other companies are also interested in yield, which means making robots better at doing more jobs or operations without failing. Also, don't forget about the supply side. Make sure that the robot parts and technologies that are needed to build and keep them are easy to get and will last. If lifelike robots are successful, they could have huge effects on our lives, changing the way we work and making our personal lives better with automation that was once only seen in science fiction. To start, I'm going to make a bold guess. Robots will become as popular as cars. Indeed, picture a world where robots make up the majority of all mechanical systems. The need for manufacturing skills is going through the roof, and robots will be a big part of meeting these needs. It's not enough to just get more robots. We need to change how we live, work, and fix problems. Today, this change sounds great, but it comes with some problems. There are big problems to solve in the areas of engineering and production. There is an unbelievable amount of work that needs to be done, and we will need more makers to help us out. It's both a huge chance and a huge problem for the business.